See that chat. Hey guys. Hi replay watchers. You are who is with me right now. If you don't see a red light box up in this corner over here, then this is a replay and you have missed me. That's all right. Stick around. I'm always doing some weird stuff. All right. Just a minute. I'm just getting into my secondary device. Boring broadcast, right? Who is this chick? Block. Just kidding. Don't block me. Hi, Stephanie San Augustine. Hi, Karma Jones. Hi, Kara Taylor. Hello, friends. I'm just getting into my secondary device here. Good to see ya. Good to see you. I just want to warn the world right now that I may be a little hangry today. So we'll see how this goes. I'll try not to be all moody attitudey. That too also happens. Stephanie San Augustine, it's your birthday, girl. Yes, of course. I would love to get you a message. Happy birthday, darling. You? Oh boy. Sound is good. All right, cool. Yes, happy birthday, Stephanie, of course. Tiffany Tisdale. Hey, girl. I love the support that you guys show one another. Thank you. Thank you. You are the best. Boop. Guess what I get to do? What's up? And it's Thursday. I know. I don't know about this. Okay. Aw, Diana, you're sick. Diana on YouTube sick. Sending healing love. I'll add you to my prayer list, honey. Hi, I'm the cat on YouTube. Hi, Kiss JG on YouTube. Hi, Lily Paw. Oh, Diana, I'm just sending love to you real quick, honey. So I do want to say to everyone that this is an 18 and over broadcast because I'm an 18 and over kind of girl, okay? I cuss, I vape, and sometimes we talk about sensitive things here. But we, for the most part, try to have a lot of fun. So we're supportive and loving and kind-hearted. And if you are new to me or new to my page, welcome, welcome, friends. My name is Heidi. Spirit Speak Psychic Medium Heidi is the name that I go by. I am a psychic medium, an energy healer, an animal communicator, a channel for spirit messages, and a spiritual teacher, guys. I'm in California in America, and I thank you for tuning in with me. I do have a bunch of card decks with me also today. Yay, yes, I'm glad you caught me live. Hi, Amanda Bird. Hello, Julie Lewis. You're welcome, Diana. So let's do this. Today is our dear friend Stephanie San Augustine's birthday. So happy birthday, Stephanie. And I am most definitely going to get you a couple of cards. Spirit. Aw, okay. Stephanie, you better believe your grandmother would like to step in and say happy birthday. I have grandmother energy coming in with a cake, with balloons, with flowers. It looks like a whole bouquet, but with like lavender flowers in it as well. I'm definitely seeing that pop out at me, like white lilies and lavenders. Really beautiful bouquet of flowers for you for your birthday, Stephanie. She's so proud. I remember when you were just the tiniest little baby. I used to sit you in your little high chair and feed you snacks that you probably weren't supposed to have. And you would watch her around the kitchen when you were just the tiniest baby. She's reminiscing with me now, and look at you now all grown up. Look at you now, all grown up. She is so proud of you with babies of your own, a grown woman who is standing in a lot of ways in her place. Okay. You are you have assumed the role that she had in the family or in your life, and she commends you. She says you work too hard. You work too hard. You're too hard on yourself. You've got to cut yourself some slack. You've got to cut yourself some slack. She knows that you feel good when you get everything done, but you also feel bad sometimes too, because then you have aches and pains, or you're tired. Okay, so she's kind of, chastising you as a grandmother would, to say, slow down a little, sweetheart. You don't have to get it all done at one time. It's important to pace yourself and rest when you need to, and take care of you as well as the babies, because you are her baby and you're the one who has to do it for her. Okay, so do it for her is what grandma's saying. Sweetheart, I'm going to get you a Talking to Heaven card. You didn't see that. Talking to Heaven by James Von Prague. Excellent deck. I will read it from the book because they know exactly what the book says. Hi, guys. Hi, Carolyn. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Nikki Marie. I see you guys. Thank you for being here. Yes. So Stephanie from your grandma. She also wants you to have another card from the Wisdom of the House tonight over there. So that's interesting. Hi, Kathy Castelletti. Lily, you're taking a smoke break. Me too. Thank you for tuning in with me. Sweetheart. Boy, she's sweet. I told you I'm hangry. I'll try not to take it out on you guys right now. I'm going to eat after this. All right. Hi, Carol King. Good to see you, darling. Hi, Lorraine Campoli McDonald. Good to see you, honey. All right, here we go. Stephanie, it is not your fault. Please do me a really big favor. Stop beating yourself up thinking that you caused my death or were in some way responsible for it. You were not. It is so hard from the earthly level to understand the spiritual elements of life. No matter what you think you could have done or should have done, I would have left anyway. I am releasing you of any responsibility for my leaving. I feel like she may have had a stroke. Please let go of any guilt. It will make us both feel better. The universe is perfect in its makeup, and what we think is a coincidence is just God's way of remaining anonymous. Trust me. Be kind to yourself, knowing that what I share with you is true. And I feel a lot of pain right here in the left side of my brain, right? So that's why I said possible stroke or some kind of a brain condition or aneurysm, but it feels more like stroke to me. But regardless, we all have an exit point, right? We all have an expiration date, and sometimes we go sooner than that date, and sometimes we live right up to the very, very end. Okay. But it is the natural order of this dimension. And Stephanie, your grandmother, just wants you to absolve yourself of any guilt around her passing, or even the time period, prior to that, where, maybe you didn't talk as much as you would like to have spoken, or maybe you weren't spending as much time together as you wanted to. Like, none of those things matter to her any longer. What she sees now is you in this moment, living your life to the fullest for you, for your kids, and what you have ahead of you and in front of you. And she is focusing on that excitement. So allow yourself to focus on that excitement as well. And the card that you have from the other deck, she insisted, is number 21, Grove. Grove. This speaks about meditation, about getting out into nature, about being comfortable in a quiet stillness and spending that time with grandma or with spirit in your life. I'm really drawn to the cat on the couch here. Stephanie, are you planning to get a new cat or have you recently got a new kitten? I feel like a new cat has or will be entering your life. And this is just crazy, okay? Do I want to say this? Do I really want to say this? Look at Carolyn's bragging. She's warm. The rest of us in the US and the UK, we're freezing with blizzards and snow. And lovely Australia is warm right now. Lucky. No, but if I got a pet, it would probably be a cat. Okay, so listen, that's how I feel. I feel like in the future, you will get a cat. Okay, and look here, guys, just take this as it resonates. Okay, but we as human beings, we as souls, have incarnated into this human experience to experience life in this physical body for this lifetime, right? And then we go back to the other side, we get bored, we get antsy, we decide to come visit again and experience again, right? All these different things. So what I want to say to you is sometimes we decide we don't want to be a human. Sometimes maybe we want to be an animal next. Maybe we want to live on a different planet instead. So this is what I want to say to you. I have seen souls of my own past loved ones in pets in my life, and it shocked me. I saw that person. Oh my God, that's who that soul belongs to and is now an animal in our lives. Incredible. So I would not give you nonsense. Stephanie, your grandmother wants to be a cat next. And when you do get a cat, notice notice the vibes, the connection, the closeness, the love bond that you guys share, because I truly, you might even see your grandmother's face almost overlaid on the face of the cat, because I know that you are very spiritual. You'll get the vibe, you'll know, oh my God, that's her, right? You'll recognize the soul. So I'm just saying this to you, that we all do various things. All right. And this is in the divine plan because she wants to be a part of your physical life again, but it will be different. Obviously, she'll be your pet. Okay. But love that pet. Okay. And it will be in the future. Beautiful. That's very interesting. Yes. And pets. So I share that with you because humans can reincarnate and be something else, okay? A different species, a different gender, right? A different relationship, whatever. Pets who are in our lives also reincarnate and become another pet at times. Sometimes people, who knows? I can't verify that though. I've never had experience firsthand with that, and I don't give you guys nonsense. However, pets can reincarnate as a new pet, but come back into our lives because they love us so darn much that they want to experience life with us again. And you will recognize it's like, wow, you're just like my old pet. That's crazy, right? It's not crazy. It is your old pet experiencing another lifetime with wonderful you because they love you so much. You're welcome, Stephanie. Happy birthday. I'm over the winter too. Carol King, what would you like to ask? Carol King. Carol, thank you for your donation, honey. I would love to read for you, and then I will jump back to the feed and everyone else. All right. Carol's asking about a relationship. Don't go anywhere, friends. I'm definitely going to be doing a bunch of free readings today, so stick around. Stick around. Hi, Kylie Gregg from Australia. Is it very hot where you are also? Because I've been informed on this broadcast that it is. Carol King, I'm connecting in with you, darling. That's your energy. Partner's current energy. Carol's partner's current energy. Please, Spirit. Mm-hmm. connection between them. I love that. I love that too. Thank you for those stars, Sherry Copeland. I do receive 1 penny per star. They all add up and they help me to pay for these snazzy graphics and things. So thank you for that. It's very humid in New Zealand, huh, Patty? How you liking those cards, doll? That it just excites me that my real life Oracle card deck is overseas in not only New Zealand, but also in the UK and all over the US. Totally stoked about this. Okay. Carol. Lynn. Oh, I don't know. You may get a pass on the homework, so you can show up here for me. You're hilarious, girl. You only receive the benefit if you do it, right? If you choose not to do your homework, you don't get the benefit of that. Okay, your current energy, Carol. Major Arcana card number 3, the Empress. The Empress is completely in alignment with her divine plan. She is loving and giving and nurturing and supported by the angels. I see feathers here around her shoulders. I see those feathers like Archangel Michael divinely stepping in to protect you as your path unfolds, Carol. But I do see her budding belly here, which indicates a real strong urge to give back to the world in some kind of way, to really reach out from the depths of yourself and into, new, greater, expanded heights. Okay, I'll just say that. So we kind of know what this is about. I want to say that although you're not there yet, you're in the divine plan, right? You're standing in the spot where you should be, and you're in alignment with exactly what needs to unfold so that you can step into the chapters that you are attempting to manifest for that relationship. Okay. Partner. This is the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so this indicates I'm in my headspace and I want to take a quick hasty decision to take some very bold actions. Okay, there are actions that I would like to take, but I feel like there are hiccups right now, because you see how he's not quite there yet. This Knight of Swords is like, I'm thinking further than I'm actually am. Okay, so in my mind's eye, I'm already, I've got it all figured out and things are all, where I would like for them to be, but I've yet to take a step. Okay, these are 2 imbalanced cards here. I can see how my mind can envision it, but so far it's not in my reality yet. And it does take a step. It takes a 1 step and then another and 1 foot in front of the other to actually get there and make this a reality. Okay, so it's about actions and not words, because thoughts and intentions are great. Words are fantastic, but actions, I can see the imbalance. Lots of words, lots of thoughts, lots of plans. Actions, not so much. Okay, kind of a letdown here. So as far as the connection, I'm like, give me some cards on the connection, Spirit. Let's hear about this. Okay, so I love this. This is the 6 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is the past coming back into your life. You know what this is. You used to be, in connection. Now you're in separation, and now this is coming back into connection again. But this is about, the 7 of Pentacles is about working towards getting there. Okay, investing in what you have going on as this unfolds, because you do have a life outside of this that is happening, and you've got to show up for that 100% to make the most of what you have going on while this unfolds. And you will see this unfold almost in the same light, actually, because what you're investing, what you're putting into the relationship is what you're getting out of it. Okay, but there's got to come a tipping point. And I say, Spirit, what are her best next steps? What does she need to do at this time? Major Arcana card number 5, the Hierophant. That's about praying, reaching to Spirit, God, source, creator, higher power, higher self, whoever that is for you, because that's who's listening to your prayers. Okay, connecting with the divine and finding that light within yourself and within your light, within your life. Regardless of the estrangement in the union that you desire to be tranquil, right? So Spirit is saying to illuminate yourself. in all the ways that you can. I love that you pray every day, but listen, this is a call to take it to the next level. You see these stairs right here? When you pray, do you smile like this guy? I doubt it, right? I mean, hey, I don't really smile like that guy when I pray. So this is a call to really invest some more into that. Okay, so what can you do? Light some candles, sit for a while, use some some visualization exercises to manifest what you desire in your life. They're not just empty words. Listen, Carol, you go through your day manifesting at every moment. The law of attraction does not sleep, not even when we do. Okay, so if you're living a life of at this time separation, okay, we're in separation. So how do we get into union when what we are the frequency that you're emitting is the frequency of separation, right? So spirit is saying all day long you're in separation, doing your own things, etc., etc., taking intentional time to sit in meditation and prayer and visualize the union. Okay, visualize the union in detail, not just the actual happening, but what life would look like when that occurs in your life. Okay, really fantasize, get really juicy on the details, allow it to move your emotions. This is where the key is at. Okay, because as you visualize what it is that you would like to see in your life, and you allow it to actually spark your emotions, then you're really involved with it, right? You can feel how this excites you, it pleases you, that you're happy that you have this in your life, and you're anchoring that in. That sends that out to the law of attraction tenfold. This is what I want to have, right? Because you could be out doing any old thing, but instead you're anchoring in the frequency that you desire. So it's truly about not just visualizing, not just saying a couple words, spending time feeling those feelings and allowing it to anchor itself into you. Okay, and don't let doubt creep in there. Okay, just allow yourself. You're in the imaginal realms of your mind. You're in prayer with spirit, and nobody else knows a thing. So get creative. Allow it to move you in an emotional way. That is what creates this to be a reality in your life. Because truly, honey, a lot of the things are out of your hands at this time, but this is something that you can do if you make the time and the effort to do it, and it will aid you in creating that manifestation into your life here, now, and today. And I must say that if you're attempting to get into union, okay, let's just say this, and so that other party who's not you, okay, is dealing with their own life circumstances, etc., and you would like to get into union, okay, so you're doing your manifestation, you're praying, all these things. Please know that that other party might see some nonsense, some drama, some sticky energy patterns in their lives as the universe is pushing them to make these changes, to potentially come into union with you. Okay, but that means that their life as it sits, some things need to be shaken up and changed as well. So you might see this, and that is what I want to tell you. It's not a bad thing. It means it's working. Because when we're comfortable and stuff's like okay, we don't decide to make big changes like that. We just be like, I'll ride this out, it's fine, right? When it's not fine anymore, when it's no longer tolerable, when it's unbearable, we go, oh crap, I had better do something, right? Thank you for those stars, sweetheart. Melissa Moody, thank you so much. Carol, that's what I have for you, darling. Thank you for letting me read for you, honey. I'm going to disconnect. Julie Lewis, why would I have daily burning in my chest area and can't shake it off? Sadness, fear, and anxiety. Honey, my immediate intuitive hit on that, Julie, is that you're releasing for the collective. If these are not feelings, it sucks, she says. Yes, you're welcome, Carol. And hello, everyone. So if Julie, I feel like you're releasing for the collective. Okay, that's what I want to say. So when you feel the burning, when you feel these feelings and this pain and this discomfort or whatever this is, recognize and ask spirit, like, hey, spirit, Spirit, can you please cleanse this from my energy field? If this isn't mine, just cleanse it away. I thank you for making me aware, but I will release it in a healthy way for the collective. And then imagine that there's like a divine white shower above your head that just comes down and flushes your whole body. Okay. And allow it to continue flushing as you breathe slowly and deeply, and let it flush you for a good, I don't know, minute or two, honey. You'll know what feels right and comfortable. But I tell you, you'll notice that this will dissipate. Okay. If this is for the collective, and you ask your spiritual team to, you acknowledge it, you've connected the dots and you've asked them to release it, you've done the flushing, and then you notice it still hasn't gone away, then it may be something that you need to see the medical doctor about. Okay, because I'm not a medical doctor of anything at all. And sometimes we need to see a doctor for our own physical well-being. Okay, because we do have physical bodies, right? However, if you're releasing for the collective, I do feel like the energy will dissipate, okay? And it will go away and you'll feel better. If it comes back again a little later, I would say do the same thing, Julie Lewis, because you may live near somebody who has panic attacks, something like this, maybe someone in your home or a neighbor is what Spirit is telling me. And when that person has their own panic attack, it almost sends like shockwaves out, and you're a sensitive individual and you're kind of feeling that shockwave. So you can ask Spirit to release it. It's not your own. You want to release it. Otherwise, if it is your own, you can always seek medical, but you feel it's not medical. I understand. So get quiet within yourself and ask Spirit, higher self, listen, if this is mine, what does it have to do with? Sometimes it could be linked to some kind of inner child or shadow work that we could stand to do. However, I feel like the cleansing and the releasing in that way will greatly benefit you, Julie Lewis, and help you with that issue. Melissa Moody, yes. Thank you guys for tuning in with me today. My name is Heidi. Julie says, makes total sense. My brother is my neighbor, so maybe, and I do live in my childhood home. Yeah, make sure. Oh, honey, not all good memories. I feel you. I can't stand to go back to my childhood home. No freaking way. I've smudged that place so many times. It still just feels toxic to me. Forget it. Do I do breath work? Personally, I do breath work in my own spiritual practice, but yes, Kathy Castelletti, that is an excellent point to make there, that breath work can really help for anxiety issues and other issues as well. Deep breathing, expanded breathing, counted and measured breaths. Plus there are guided meditations and things like this on YouTube to specifically target like anxiety and such. So, I would most definitely say, if that is you, to seek those resources, because there are those things available to you to help you get calm in the moment. Melissa Moody, I am going to read for you. And Karen Taylor, I want to read for you as well. Oh, honey. Thank you, Kathy. Breath work. I don't know. How would they feel about me vaping, though? I'd be like, can we pause this? I got to vape, guys. Hold on. Melissa Moody. Let me connect in with your energy, darling. And your mother, you said your mother has passed away. Thank you, Danielle. Hi, Sherry on YouTube. Thank you, Julie. This is interesting, huh? Melissa. Wow. Okay. Melissa, I keep seeing like it's like a flower stem. Okay. I keep trying to see the flower, but I'm stuck on the leaves. You know what I mean? Like the leaves of the flower. This is so weird. Melissa, was this something that you stared at mom's funeral, maybe? I don't know. I'm just really drawn into the leaves. I want to see what kind of flower this is, but I can't. All I can see are the green leaves. I know. I was just kidding. You guys are so sweet. Hi, Lacey Copeland. Good to see you, darling. So listen here, Melissa, I've got a card for you, and I'm going to read it from the book. And we actually saw this earlier, but I bet you weren't listening so much. Did we see this earlier? Maybe not. I don't know. I've been doing a lot of things. Melissa, it's not though. It's not rose leaves. It doesn't look like rose leaves at all. I would recognize rose leaves. This looks like something else. The leaves are soft and green and folded almost up the stem. I would think there would be like a tulip or a lily or something further up there. I'm not sure. Who knows, girl? But let's not hang on to this, okay? Let's not hang on to this at all. As I'm connecting in, I feel like I've got pain in my belly. So I feel like mom may have had some issues in her abdomen. Wow. Listen, Melissa, mom's wanting me to say that she used to come off kind of like a hard ass. Okay, I'll just say that. Kind of like a hard ass, a little gruff, a little rude, but she was actually a really kind person. You had to get to know her and she had to like you. Okay. So she's coming through with that, kind of a no nonsense, straightforward kind of person. But if she liked you, she loved you. But if she didn't, you probably knew about it, or she just wouldn't let you come around. I feel that kind of thing. So let's read this card for you, darling. And that doesn't feel like mom. It could be grandmother energy. But let's just go forward with this. It was my time to go. I know that it feels like a dream you can't wake up from. But please be reassured that every soul comes into the world at a predetermined time and also exits at the time it is meant to for its own growth. When I first came here, it all just seemed too amazing to believe. But now I see that there is a larger force and an incredible order to everything in the universe. Every soul has a cosmic plan it must follow. What you might perceive as an accident is merely a step in the cosmic dance. Wow. And now she's showing me a scar on her belly. So did she have a C-section with you, honey? Definitely, mom. Thank you for that. Yes, ma'am, Julie Lewis. Yes, I do. If you wanted to connect with me on a private level, I offer one-on-one private sessions via Zoom or telephone call. All of my sessions do come with a free recorded copy of our session if you would like to have that. And I do have tarot videos for order and psychic development programs. So if you wanted to check out my shop, it's scrolling on the ticker here, HeidiCorona.shop. That would be the way. Not a C-section, but she did have gut issues. Okay, so she's taking me right to the gut. And yet, yes, I did feel that pain there as well. Yeah, I feel like that was definitely something that was bothersome for her. So did she need surgery then? Because I really feel like there was surgery or something there. Melissa, 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 what do you want to say to her, darling? Melissa, she wants to say that she's not going to miss anything at all. She's not going to miss anything at all. And she says that you are in your mind about all of the things that she'll never see. And she says that she will see and experience it in a different way than everyone else, but she will be there for the birthday parties and the baseball games. And as people grow up and graduate, this, that, the other thing, and get married and have children of their own, she says those children are with her now. Those children of the future generations are with her now. And she doesn't have anything holding her back any longer. I can feel how it feels like her physical health really held her back in life. She couldn't be her best self for many different reasons. And it seemed like layer upon layer. Did she have several medical conditions? Like, I can feel how disheartening it could be, especially when like doctors have no idea. I can't get a diagnosis. Nobody takes me seriously. Like, this kind of thing can be so incredibly frustrating, and you can lose heart. And she lets me know that she lost heart. She lost a little bit of heart, and had a lot of stress and struggle. And these kinds of things pulled her away from you and others. But she is so very sorry how sometimes she was very wrapped up in her own self, her own medical conditions, her pain, her circumstances, to really be there for you in the ways that you may have needed. She understands that now. Yes, she did have breast cancer, among many other things, back surgeries. Thank you so much, Melissa, for that validation. Thank you. She wants me to say that you have all her attention now. You have her all to yourself, and she is there to help you. So ask her questions and talk to her inside of your mind, and she can answer you. You know her voice. She can wrap herself around you and give you the biggest hug if you will let her. I feel like her hugs were so tight. She just wants to squeeze you, girl. And I feel like the two of you look like sisters. At times, the two of you were like sisters, right? Same height, same build. I don't know what this is, but I feel her wanting to hug you, and you're the same. She loves you, Melissa. She wants to say, little miss. Little miss, Missy, I don't know what your name was, but those are the words that she's bringing to me. She loves you. Attitude and all, girl. You are your mama's daughter. she's a character. I love her. All right, so one more card for you, honey. I have become one of your guides. So I said this to you. She's looking over you. She's there for you in all of the ways that she can. Now listen, I want to read this other one from the book here. Okay. She wants to say something about you can't make choices based on what mom would have thought or what mom would have done or said to do. Like, you're not always right when you go that way, okay? Because she wants you to follow your heart, okay? She wants you to follow what's dear and important to you in your heart, not what you think would have been important to her, okay? That doesn't matter anymore. What matters is your heart, and she is there in your heart, and she will help to steer you in all of the right directions for yourself, for your happiest life. Life is a series of choices. Choose love. And I love the clouds, the clouds there. Love is the true nature of your soul. By making a choice from love instead of fear, you are saying yes to God. I remember in life when I would let other people's opinions of me define who I was. I was never good enough to be accepted. That was because I was living in fear. But now I know how much more powerful love is. By making the right choices, you welcome abundance into every aspect of your life. And I want nothing more than for you to be happy. So with every choice you make, stay true to your nature and choose love. Fear separates, love unites. From over here, I will try to remind you to always attempt to see love in all that you do. That way you can live a happier and more fulfilling life while on earth. Oh, beautiful card and message for you, Melissa. And while I'm saying these things, she's bringing me to a bracelet and 2 rings. A bracelet and 2 rings. She's bringing them to me now. Something special to her. I hope that you have these. I wonder if you are wearing these or where these have gone, but I feel a bracelet and 2 rings. This might even be a watch, okay? But something on the wrist and 2 rings is what I feel here. She's bringing to me near and dear to the heart, something important, something special to her, something special to you. Melissa, Melissa, you will make it through this, she wants me to say. You will make it through this in all of the ways healthiest for you. Her wedding rings and bracelet. Yes, ma'am, I have them. Thank you, God. She knows about this, darling. She knows about this, darling. And it's funny because when she says you can make it through this, I see a child on a staircase, like going upstairs. And I wonder if that's your child that's heading upstairs to go off to bed, or if this was you, maybe when you were younger and now you're all grown up. Okay. But mom wants you to know that this is just another leg of the journey, and that she really hasn't gone anywhere at all. It's just her body that's no longer present. And she's not going to miss anything. And she'll be there for you every moment that you need her in your heart. All you got to do is call her in your heart. You don't have to speak the words out loud any longer. You can call her in your heart, and there she is. And she will not let you down, even if in life she may have sometimes, okay? She regrets those things, and she shows up for you now in all of the wonderful ways that she can. So pay attention, honey, because I do feel like finding special things like feathers or dimes. These are ways that our past loved ones can just give us a little something to make us think of them. And yep, that's from me. You're welcome. I love you. Songs on the radio or songs that jump into your mind. Pay attention to these kinds of things, because these can also be those hellos from heaven, because she is very present with you, Melissa. Thank you so much for letting me connect for you. I'm going to leave all of Mama's love with you, darling. Thank you. Karen, Taylor, Kathy, yeah, that's crazy. Check it out. I had a crazy, weird dream last night. Many people have been having weird dreams, right? So have I. And I rarely remember my dreams. You're welcome, Melissa Moody. Sending love, darling. Thank you. Love you as well. Hey, if you receive a reading from me and you wouldn't mind leaving me a review right here on my Facebook page, that does help me out to remain relevant as a credible professional psychic medium. Because this is my job. This is what I do. I don't have another source of income. So when you guys leave those reviews, people read them and they take me more seriously. And when people book sessions and all those things, that does make my life go forward. You know what I mean? So thank you guys for booking your sessions. Thank you for ordering your tarot videos. Thank you for sending in donations and the stars and all the things. And if you aren't able to do that, thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing the video. Thank you for watching it all the way through and tapping the hearts and tapping the thumbs and subscribing to the channel. All of these things help me out more than you even realize. It does. It truly does help me to grab the algorithms so that Facebook and YouTube will show me to more people. So thank you guys. Karen, are you still here? I need to know you're still here, Karen. Yeah, I always have dreams that I'm like running around in a cave. So in the natural cave of my dreamscape, okay, Karen's here, good. In the natural cave of my dreamscape, I found myself, I don't know, running from or chase, I don't know, I was, whatever happened. There was a man in a suit, but instead of a head, he had a playing card for a head, and it was a big spade on a card. And whoever was running with me was another female, and she was like, just call a spade a spade. She was pointing at a spade, just call a spade a spade. And I'm like, get out of here, come on, we gotta go. And we're trying to like rally up our magic to like zap him and stuff in the caves, because I always have magic in the caves. It's crazy, right? That's where I go in the dream time a lot of time. But for some reason, Playing card man. I think because I used my cards yesterday and we did the suits as the keywords on the psychic community page, so I dreamt about the spades. Weird. I am a cave woman. Yes, I am. Hear me roar. Karen, you're still here. All right, let's talk about this. Karen, I kind of forget your I know, right, Mom? Hilarious. Karen, I kind of forget your question, honey, but you were asking something about doing some kind of energy healing and charging for this. Is that what you were saying? I don't have a specific format for donations on this broadcast. I am doing free readings as drawn by spirit, but those who do send in donations, I truly do my best to honor those and give you a message on the live. So yes, thank you. Karen, okay. So right away, I want to say this. That is a common stumbling block or barrier that many folks have, spiritual practitioners have, because if the divine energy is unlimited and free, then how can you charge to give it away, right? Well, your time is valuable. And more than that, Karen, your time, your effort, your energy, your intention is valuable. What you have to offer the world in the theme of your healings is invaluable, girl, because how many people can do that? How many people do that? How many people are open to that? Okay, so what you have is a skill. What you have is an ability. You're not forcing it on anyone else. You can simply put your offer out into the world and allow those who are interested to take you up on your service, right? Now, as far as charging money, you've got to get over that, sister, because there is an equal energetic exchange to everything. Okay. And money is simply energy. Okay. Just like this rock star's energy, my car is energy, these cards, me, we're all made up of energy, everything. Okay. So your time is valuable. Your efforts, your intentions, what you can do and what you have to offer is valuable. More than that, Karen Taylor, it takes a quality of, it takes a certain quality of standard to keep your vessel in alignment to be able to offer the services when the time is right. Okay, so that also factors in, is that you've got to keep yourself ready and tuned up and able to hold those frequencies. Yes, ma'am. So let me ask you this now. If if your next door neighbor was a doctor, would you just go knock on his door and expect him to check your, weird lump on your shoulder or something? Hey, doc, I know you're not at work or anything, but, can you just take care of this? Because we're friends. I know you, and that's what you do, right? That time and that money, that time is valuable. Nobody does that. Nobody goes and nobody goes to the fast food market and says, hi, I'd really like a burger, but I don't really have anything right now, but can you just give me one anyway, because I'm hungry? Okay, I'll get you back later or whatever. That does not work. There must be an equal energetic exchange. And I must say to you, Karen Taylor, I'm a huge advocate for giving it away for free. If you can keep what you have by giving it away. I'm a big believer of this. And in the beginning, especially before you start charging, you're giving it away for free. Before you start charging, and even after you start charging, you're offering something to the world. Okay, and you're asking spirit, hey, spirit, line me up with those who can afford to pay for my services, because my time is valuable. I don't have to come sit with a stranger and heal them. I could eat a cheeseburger, I could watch Netflix, I could do this for my mom. I don't have to sit with you just because I can. Okay. So that energetic exchange is necessary, honey. They are paying you for a service. And then you, as the person that you are, when you're charging, you go, oh man, I had better show up and knock this out the park for my paying customer. Hell yes. That is exactly what it is. When they pay you, then you're more than that. It's more than that, because you give it your all, whether they're paying you or not, Karen Taylor. But once you receive that payment from your customer who wants the services from you, it makes you feel a certain responsibility to go that extra mile and give them every bit that you are worth. There is no necessity to give it away for free because, honey, how are you supposed to pay your bills? So you're supposed to get a full-time job and make that work to pay your bills and heal people for free on the side? No, Spirit wants you to be able to pay your bills with the skills and abilities that you have. And it starts with stepping over that hurdle of, I'm okay with now charging for my time, effort, and energy because it is a valuable service. I'm not pushing it onto anybody. I'm casting a net. And if people choose to take me up on my services, amen, thank you, Spirit, right? And ask Spirit to align those with you who are able to pay for your services and able to receive your services. Because it's not realistic to think that you're supposed to have a full-time something else job and heal people for free on the side. And I must say too, that vessel that you are keeping in shape to heal people, there are effects that happen when you heal people. You're taking some of that on to yourself and dealing with it on the sideline in addition to their session that they know nothing about. So that also factors in to the compensation that you are charging. Spirit wants me to tell you, Karen Taylor, scan the field of your life, like the people that are about at your peer level or where you see yourself at. See what they're charging, girl. And put yourself about right there, because I'll tell you what, if you know that you are in alignment with Spirit and you know that what you have to offer is valuable, Spirit will line it up to you for people to pay you for those services at at an equal compensation. Okay. So look around and screen the field of your life. You don't want to be way up here compared to everybody else. You don't want to be way down here compared to everybody else, even though you're like, oh gosh, I'm just starting to charge. Well, I know people usually charge about $50 for this, but I'm new, so I'm going to charge 10. Do not do that. You are shortchanging yourself. You are worth that $50, even if you are new, if that's what everyone else is charging. People scan that and go, well, you're 50, but you're only 10. You must suck. You must be no good at all if you're only charging $10, right? No, you have a valuable skill and ability that not everybody has. And those who are in alignment with you will seek your services, girl. So put yourself out there at a market rate and do not feel guilty about it, because you have a life quality that you deserve to live as well. And Spirit wants you to be able to do that in alignment with your spiritual practice. That is what it is, sister. Good for you. I love that. Let's see. Okay. Someone's telling me to smile. My bad. Sorry, guys. Do I have a resting bitch face? I've been told that. I don't want to even talk about it. Why would you bring it up? Goodness. I got a couple of donations, you guys. Thank you so much. Brenda Walker and Jasmine. Hi, Adele. Marcy, I appreciate you tuning in, girl. When you watch the video, it gives me credit for watch time, and it tells the algorithms that I'm worth watching, okay? And when you tap the hearts and tap the thumbs, that helps too. If you ever catch me as a viewer on a broadcast, oh boy, I'm tapping those babies and I'm liking all the comments and I'm engaging so much that people tell me to shut up. I'm serious, because I love the vibe of the crowd, and I'm like, yeah, let's all engage. I don't realize how distracting it can be for the person who's presenting. So I've learned to kind of tone myself down. But all of that stuff really does help whoever it is that you're watching. It shows their page that it's doing successful, that it's successful, is doing well. So thank you. All right. So Brenda's laughing at me. Brenda, what's your request, honey? Brenda and Jasmine, let me know your request, guys. And I think there was something else. Hold on. Yeah, sometimes I'm too much. I get all excited, and I guess others aren't quite on that same frequency. Diane, thank you, Diane. Love watching. Diane Figueredo Fullerton. Diane, love watching. I'm glad you love watching. I'm gonna get you a card, sister. How about this? Brenda's open to anything. Brenda, I love you. Brenda, I'm just gonna grab Diane some just real quick. Diane Fullerton. Spirit wants me to get you a quick card. This is fun. Diane Fullerton. The card she has is new coat. You may be job hunting, exploring hobbies, or thinking about dating. Whatever the case, Spirit is reminding you that nothing is forever and everything in life is temporary. Try on new experiences as if you are shopping for a new coat. The options available are potential experiences, even if presented one by one. Try one on lightly, like a coat. If it is not right, discard it and wait for the next opportunity. Try on the next, and if it has issues, don't be afraid to let this one go too. Time is not running out. It is okay to politely decline and wait to settle on the right new coat for you. Diane Fullerton, that is for you, honey. Yes, I am. I'm also live on YouTube. Yes, Danielle. Brenda. Oh, Brenda, you sweetheart. Brenda. Okay. So I see something burning in my mind's eye here. Brenda, I know you mentioned on Monday's broadcast, I believe, that you had received the money, right? Oh, look at this. King of Pentacles there, the money. You received the life insurance money, and you're welcome, Diane. Life insurance money, and you did the things that you needed to do with that, right? Justice card right here. You paid the things off. You did that, the other thing. Your husband supports you, honey. He knows how hard all of that was for you. And he says you kept your head so level and you did all of the logical right things. And you did great. And for some reason, he keeps bringing me something that's burning. Like I see maybe out with the old, in with the new. I see like a trash can with things burning in it, or some kind of fire pit with things like burning in it. We're throwing this out. We're getting rid of this. Here's some pants, this, that, whatever. I don't know. Sweetheart, I feel like this is permission, if you're not already doing that, to really, really let some things go. So logical. Yes. Yes, I'm glad you're following me. Okay. And it goes further than you, though. It goes down the branches of the family tree, down the line, generations of others who also need to downsize some stuff. Thank you, Rita. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm really feeling like sons. Look at this. Brenda says, I've got a big pile of stuff outside fixing up the house. Look at this. Four of Pentacles. This is about downsizing, okay? And getting rid of some of the stuff that's not precious to you. Check it out. She has her purse. This is her favorite belongings. Clutched to her chest. Her eyes are closed. She's not looking to snatch anything else. She's like, okay, I've got all my most important things here and I know I'm okay. So really buckling down to the most important things. And listen, girl, Brenda, I love that you are fixing up the house. I love that you are, downsizing and releasing some things, but it's okay to update, to like let go of some stuff that is just collecting dust. And I want to say your husband is not attached to any belongings. Even his own belongings that you're attached to. That's your attachment, babe, not his. He will find you no matter where you're at. Different location, different, even if all the stuff is gone, like it's not about the stuff. It's about you, just like it was always about you. Wow, the two of you have such a bond, Brenda. He's so funny. He's like, she just knew me. She just knew me inside and out. She could look at me and tell exactly what I was thinking and feeling, right? And you're like, it goes the same way, but he's like, not exactly. You can't ever really be inside the head of a woman. Okay, I might have played it off and we were really in sync with one another, but boy, you really got him. He is just, he wants me to say that. He's definitely a funny character. You just sent a bunch to his son. Thank you, Brenda. He knows this. He's glad. He's indicating the son. What's going on with the son? You sent them to the son. He knows this. He knows this, and he is proud of you. He knows it was a little bit challenging to decide to move around some items. It's a little easier to just keep it how it is and not think about it and not mess with it. So he's saying you did good, Mom. I knew him very well. I love that. I love that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And yes, you do. So listen, oh, you bawled. I know it, honey. I know it. He knows it. He's telling me it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all, but you did it and you made it through that. And where's the ring, babe? You still wear your ring? Where's the ring? He's bringing me to a ring. Has a ring been given to his son then? Or are you thinking about it? Maybe it's a different ring. It's on your dresser. Okay. I'm glad you have his ring and it's on your dresser, and that's great. But is there another something else that's being given to the son, though? I feel like there's something else. So listen, honey, this is major arcana. It's the necklace for the son. Thank you, Brenda. So the ring is yours and the necklace is for the son. And they were both very special to your husband. Thank you so much for that. Now I'm getting a name with like a G or a J sound. Oh, and I dropped the card. Now this is major. The necklace and the ring both have ashes in them. Wow, that is incredible, Brenda. Thank you so much for that validation. And he knows this, how special they are to you guys. Oh, thank you so much for being here. This is Major Arcana card number 16, the Tower. Now, the Tower is about the universe really shaking up our life, right? And that is what has happened here in a way. Okay, is that something has been totally struck, totally shaken up, right? Like shaking a blanket out. Okay, and now things have fallen. Life has kind of fallen back into place, and things are all a jumble, and you've kind of got to sort through this, that, and the other, and decide how you want to build from here, how you want to grow from here. And it seems like crazy, it seems like havoc, but what it really is it's a chance for a fresh start. It's a chance for a fresh start. And that fresh start is the only blessing that he is able to leave you with. Okay? So use that money to your advantage. Fix up the place if you want to, or go somewhere else. Okay? This is not something that wow, that you should, wow, oh my gosh, listen to this. Okay? Look, Two of Pentacles is about moving elsewhere. Okay, maybe I live in this house, but there's too many memories here, or I just want to start a new, I've always wanted to live over in this place or whatever. Okay, so think about those kinds of things. Maybe it is elsewhere, and that's okay if it is. That's okay if it is. I was just thinking those exact words. Thank you, God. You're planning on going to Portugal. Love that. Is that a vacation? Whoop, whoop. How fun. Because you do have options, girl. Seven of Cups. You have more options than you can think about, right? Because now it's you. And you're like, oh my God, there's too many options. I'll just keep doing the same old thing because I know that's like, right? So he's saying that you can, or you can think about and fantasize about what other things you might like to go visit or go do and enjoy. Tons of options. Yes, you feel it, all the options, and how like, oh my God, I don't want to pick the wrong one. But remember, oh, I just said this new code to Diane, for real. I don't want to pick the wrong one. How can you? It's about experiencing all the different things that you are presented to you and that you would like to embark upon. Okay, so allow yourself to be drawn in a few different directions. Listen, girl. Knight of Pentacles. This again also shows like moving. Okay. So, but the knight wants to bless people in his wake. Okay. He doesn't want to, like screw off. I'm out of here. I don't care if you find someone to replace me. The knight, closes all the doors and chapters in a very nice way. He dots the I's, he crosses the T's. He gives his 2 weeks notice. He makes sure that no one is burdened by his leaving. Okay. So this is you making sure that everyone's okay, but going along your merry life path journey, okay, to your liking, however it is that you choose. And I want to say to you this too, Brenda. Okay, your husband wants me to say this to you. You had so many beautiful, wonderful, good years together. Okay. But there towards the end, things could have been better for you. All right. And you did go without, in some ways, having him as a partner. But the two of you were partners regardless. And he understands how much you respect him, and have always given him respect and honor and integrity and all of these things. Okay. But what he wants to say is that you were somewhat cheated in the areas of romance towards the end of your guys' relationship for many different reasons, medical and otherwise. Okay. And what he's saying is, no more. You, Brenda, you're not dead. He wants me to say that flat out. You're not dead. And you will love again. And it's okay to date or to see people or to flirt or to have a boyfriend or to get married in the future if that is where life takes you. So he wants you to just take it out of your mind. Oh, anything but that. I'll never look at another person again. Oh, I'll be loyal to the day I die. Maybe you will be. But then again, maybe life will surprise you and you will have a desire not to. Maybe you will have a desire to go experience something new. And that is in the divine plan, Brenda. I know what he is saying. Thank you. Thank you. He's saying, don't give up on life. Now's the time to build your life the way that you desire. And you do that by only leaning into what feels right for you and by staying away from things that you really don't want to get involved in. Bottom line, period. Okay. So don't let anyone lay any guilt on top of you, and don't lay guilt on top of yourself. He says, by God, she can. He's hilarious. Oh man, he's a character. By God, she can lay that guilt on herself. Okay. Don't put any guilt on yourself. You've had a lifetime of that, and you can just take it off now like an old sweater is what he's saying. Just take it off and set it aside, because now is your time, Brenda. Now is your time. Oh boy, he's excited too. He's actually kind of mischievous. He's giggling, like he's going to be peeking to see what kind of stuff you get yourself into. Yes, he's a shithead. Exactly. He thinks he's funny. Brenda, thank you so much for allowing me to bring your husband through. And I'm going to leave all of his love with you, darling. Thank you. Thank you. The pool boy. You guys are crazy. So funny. Is Jasmine here or what? You're welcome, Brenda. Sending love. Is Jasmine here? Let's grab a couple of quick cards here. Power of Surrender. Are you the Jasmine? Oh, okay. Yes, Jasmine. Do you have a specific request, something on your heart? You'd like guidance, you'd like mediumship, love, career, something? If not, I'll just go wherever we go. You let me know, but I would love to honor your donation. I thank you for that. Thank you, Rita. Yeah, stick around. These comments fly by so fast, guys. I try to hit as many people as possible, new and returning viewers. So if you don't get a reading from me, please stick around. I'm live on my page 3 times a week, and eventually Spirit will draw me to you if you hang around. Okay. All right. So mediumship, your mom passed when you were 6. Thank you, sweetheart. Jasmine. So let me go ahead and connect in with your energy, darling, and see if I can pull your mama in. Now, I am a medium, and I can open my awareness to the other side as they approach me for you, okay? But I can't make that person come through. I can't say, yes, it's definitely that person. So I have to give you evidences that they are giving me so that you can connect the dots and say, yes, that does sound like my mom. Yes, that does make sense to me. Or no, it sounds like my aunt or some other person, okay? So just make sure we connect the dots. We don't make it fit. Okay. But I will do my best to open the way and ask Mom to come in, please. Okay. So, Jasmine, have you got a birthday coming up this month or next month? Because I have a lady wanting to come forward with balloons, and balloons can indicate birthday or celebration. If not you, Mom's birthday. Birthday, death date, anniversary, could be any of those. In May. No, this month or next month, darling. That doesn't fit for me. Okay. Some kind of celebration this month or next month. Okay. Was Mom in recovery? Okay. Her birthday was December 23rd. Okay. So just less than a month ago. All right. And I'm feeling pain in my head. Okay, she passed in a car crash. Okay, so that could be the head pain then. Thank you for that. The dates were what I was thinking, recovery. Thank you for that, though. So that could be that, darling. Please take the pain away. Okay, my son's birthday just passed on the 16th, 2 days ago. That makes more sense to me. Bringing in balloons for her son's birthday. Bringing in balloons for her son's birthday. Beautiful. Honey, can you understand? She didn't pass at the scene of the accident, but she passed later at the hospital. Can you understand that? Because I see hospital walls. I see hospital walls that are like a light blue with white trim. Yes, she did. OMG. Thank you. Thank you. And it was scary, man. Everybody coming. She's all hooked up to this, that, the other thing. It was scary, scary time for you. Oh, okay. So mom would like me to bring into your attention and awareness like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Thank you for the validation, Jasmine. Thank you for the validation. See how we connect the dots? Thank you. Yes, absolutely. I do honor donations. My links are in the description box if you would like to donate. However, I am doing free readings as drawn by spirit as well. Okay, so I see a little tiny Christmas tree, like a little tiny sparse Christmas tree in the corner of a room, kind of like we couldn't really afford much more. Okay, honey, and this would have been when you were little. You don't remember a tree. Okay, no worries. I want to bring this to you. I feel like the tree was little, and it was just in the corner of a very tiny apartment or some such thing that mom couldn't really afford a whole lot, but she tried to give you what she could. All right. And I know that you were very young when she passed, and that is extremely tragic. But she wants to say to you with this card here, Queen of Swords, boy, you're an astounding woman. The Queen of Swords is a fantastic card. She's clever, she's smart, she's patient. OMG, I do remember we were living with my aunt. Thank you, Jasmine. I got chills right now. Mom says, yes, she remembers. Yes, that's my girl. She remembers, even if you were small. Yes, ma'am. I'm so glad that you remember. I got chills right now, girl. We do live on, and your mother showed up for you today, Jasmine. Why? Because even after all these years, she still loves you more than anything. She loves how you've grown into such a capable woman. You are such a capable and smart woman. You're clever. You can strategize and plan and stick to the plan. And you don't get all emotional, right? You don't get all emotional and, blubbery. And I mean, maybe right now you're crying, but that's different. I'm talking about life and the way that you proceed. And she wants you to know that you are an amazing woman, a wonderful woman, even without her physical support to raise you in those crucial formative years. She says you turned out great. And you really have protected yourself at all of the right times when she wasn't there to protect you. And she sympathizes with you, and she has the greatest compassion for you. And she hugs you now through your tears, honey. She's wrapping her love all around you. And she's so sorry, so sorry, so sorry to miss out on all these years in this way. It hurts her too. She wants me to say to you, Jasmine, that when she was pregnant with you and excited about that new baby and all the things that she envisioned such a long life with you, watching you walk the graduation ceremony at high school, watching you get married, watching you have kids, being there for every darn thing at all. She had plans. And her plans were cut short too. She did not want to leave you. And she is so sorry that it happened that way. She wants you to know that in her non-physical body, in her spiritual body, she has been there for it all. And she has witnessed your proudest moments, your successes, and she's witnessed some of the more challenging times, and she could not be prouder of you. Wow. Beautiful. Whew. I'm gonna read the card for you from the book, honey. Oh. I see all of your thoughts. I can now hear your thoughts and feelings so much more clearly than when I was living in my physical body. Back then, I was consumed with my own ego thoughts and distracted by my fears. Now that I'm free of those shackles, I can focus upon giving and loving. So whenever you'd like to talk, I can clearly hear you. Just think my name and then trust the thoughts and feelings that you receive from me. Those are my communications with you. I totally respect your free will and would never impose my will onto you. I only want what is best for you. So please know that I'm here when you wish to talk. I love you. She tells me you're already talking. You've already heard her voice in your mind. Do you tell yourself that this is not real, that this is not true, that you're making it up? Or do you think these are your own thoughts in your head? Because that can happen. She also says over these years that she has come into your dream time, that you have dreamt with her over these years. Although you may not, I feel like do you remember your dreams? Do you know it was her? She would be healthy and well and smiling, and she would want to hug you and spend time, and she might speak to you, but her mouth doesn't move because she doesn't have to, and that's an extra and expendation of energy. She has come into your dream time. She does talk to you in your mind. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Mama. Boy, she is in here thick for you, Jasmine, because she still loves you every bit as much as she loved you the day you were born, honey. And she will be with you and see you through the rest of your beautiful life. Oh boy. She says, as she sends the new babies into your family, it's like she's there handing them off into this world. And as your loved ones, it's their time to go. She's also there bringing them in. Hey guys, good to see you. You're fine. Don't worry. Come this way, the other side, right? Awesome energy. She is fantastic. She supports you in every way and will be there for you many, 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 many years from now down the line. She will be that first face that you see, sweetheart. Oh, beautiful energy from Mom. Beautiful energy from Mom. And she even says that you yourself are an amazing mother. And whether you have, I feel like you're planning to have more, or you will have more children. I don't know if you have them yet, but regardless, Mom is saying you're an amazing mother, even if you didn't have that firsthand from her. And even if, things happened after mom passed. You are a wonderful mother because you're a wonderful person. When you tap into who you are and you mother from that place, you can't go wrong, sweetheart. That's what she's saying. It's gorgeous. You plan on having one more. She knows this. She says she's holding that one in her arms right now. And when it's time, I'll pass him over to you, and I bet it'll be a boy. All right, that is what I have for you, sweetheart. Thank you so much, Jasmine, for letting me connect for you and your mother. I'm going to leave all of her love with you, darling. Thank you. Thank you. Interesting. Honey, she won't let me let this go. I feel like there's some kind of a wall hanging above, I don't know, a cross hanging on the wall, maybe. Maybe you've got a cross hanging on the wall above your back door, your kitchen sliding glass door, something like this. I can see how something is there, and it draws me. It draws her. Thank you, Jasmine. You guys are the best. You guys are fantastic. I don't know if you remember when I started this live video and I said, I'm hangry. So I better get with this because I'm going to be going to eat soon. Jennifer Burris, are you here, love? Yes, if you don't mind leaving me a review here on my Facebook page, that does help me out, guys. And I am available for private one-on-one sessions. Sometimes these things can be, I love live broadcasts, but when we're in a private session, there's no comment delay. There's no me waiting for you to answer. It's just me and you, and we can get on the level and really talk and really connect and really validate these evidences of our past loved ones who live on, and so much more in a private session. And all of my private sessions, I offer you a free recorded digital copy of your session so you can watch it time and time again. You can share it with others if you want to. Totally up to you. My links are in your description box. Excuse me as this energy is trying to move. HeidiCorona.shop. That's the spot. Jennifer, I would like to hear from my father who passed away on 1/19. Holy smokes. All right. Yes, Jennifer. Jennifer Burris, connecting in with your energy, honey. Jennifer would like to hear from her dad, please. Jennifer's dad. All right. Jennifer, I feel, okay, so I'm connecting in with your dad. All right. And I have him coming in very close with me. This is interesting. I'm seeing some kind of a bowling trophy. Was dad a bowler? And I also feel like my abdomen is distended. So this could be a beer belly. Or it could be, kind of a physique or some kind of a medical thing, Jennifer. We don't make it fit. We just connect the dots. But interesting, I saw some kind of trophy. I feel like it's a bowling trophy, but the kind that have like all the stands on there. Jennifer, can you connect with a trophy? Can you connect a trophy to dad? I'm also feeling a sensation in my brain that could be a stroke, some kind of brain condition. Oh, whew. I feel like you and dad were buddies. I just want to say that. Like you were the son he never had. He wasn't a bowler, but can you understand trophies? It might not have been a bowling trophy. Can you understand a trophy in the home where you were growing up? I never had trophies in my home, but I see a trophy. Like the kind that has like, there's a wood stand here, there's like the poles, and then another one, and then maybe something on top of that. I don't know. That's what I see. Can you understand that? Really close. And you also have been together in dreams. I feel like you know this. You don't have to make it fit. If you don't understand the trophy, this could be something that you might see in your outer environment. I don't feel like it though, Jennifer. Huh. He had golf trophies. Thank you. That's fine. That works for me. Not everybody has trophies in their homes. And this is some, I see the trophies most definitely. Thank you, Jennifer, for that connection. And I also see like, like trunks, like trunks that have stuff in it, you know. Good night, Karen Taylor. You're very welcome, sweetheart. Like wooden trunks and things like this that even have like latches on it, like this kind of thing. Was that some kind of pack rat? It seems like there's a certain style that he liked, though. It must have been like vintage or, catch his eye in some kind of way. He didn't keep crap. He's like, I didn't keep trash. I didn't keep trash. Like a chest, something like this. But it's more than that. I feel like multiple, honey. I feel like this may have been in a spare room or some such thing. I'm just pulling him in and feeling his vibes. Thank you. Hi, guys. Thank you. Wow, I opened right to the card. Let's read this for you, Jennifer. If he didn't have a lot of chests or trunks, this kind of thing, I see like they could have been stacked on one another or sitting next to one another, like old blankets put on top of them as well, this kind of thing. If this was not his home, I feel like this is a call. No, but my grandfather had big, huge boxes that he kept all his tools with a lock. Okay, that makes sense to me. It does look like a big chest with a latch. I said that, metal latch. And grandfather's obviously in spirit. Okay. So what is this? I don't know what you're asking me, Jennifer. Did he make it? The box? I don't understand what you're asking, Jennifer. Oh, your grandfather had made the big boxes. Okay, he made them. Gotcha. Okay. So he made the boxes, and those are a definite connection. Thank you so much for that. And also he's on the other side with dad, very proud of the boxes. I see how they were multi-purpose, could be used for anything. Very big and large though, sturdy. I almost feel like some unpacking. That's why I was like, let's go deeper with this. Why would he bring me luggages and storage chests and this kind of thing? So listen, honey, your grandfather had the big boxes, but what was inside of those boxes? Tools. Okay. You yourself, Jennifer, have a whole toolbox within you and within your resources that you may not be aware of. Okay. And some of these may come from your family tree and down the family line, but other of them do not come from that way. It comes from within you. It comes from your, no, this ain't gonna work. It comes from within you. It comes from the inspirations that you receive from spirit. Okay. So and also part of your toolbox is your spirit team and your past loved ones, like your dad. Okay. So I can feel how you and dad were so incredibly close. The bond is like such a friendship bond, an accepting bond. I can feel how the two of you may have ganged up against mom as well or whatnot, because you could really be on the same side with one another and make fun of her hair or her cooking or whatever this could have been. These kind of ways where you buddy up and you pal up and you go do things that get dirty outside, because that's what you're doing together and you enjoy it, and you go fishing and you go work on stuff and you get greasy and you get dirty, and it doesn't matter because you're having fun. Because you're having fun. And dad just says he had the most fun with you. You think you had fun with him. He had fun with you. You brightened his life. And all of the time and the moments that you guys spent together, whether you was laughing or doing stuff or not, it was always a good time. And it means so much to him. This is your card. I am here helping you. I'm not technically an angel, but I am acting like one to you. My spiritual growth continues on, even though I no longer carry physical burdens around. One way that I grow is through loving and selfless service to others, and that includes you. Too many times during my earthly life, I acted selfishly out of the misguided belief that there wasn't enough of this or that to go around. I competed with others, including you, to get my ego and my physical needs met. Now that I'm here, I realize what a colossal waste of time and energy that was. So I'm balancing out my old selfish ways with my new and improved energies that are completely focused upon selfless giving. When you accept my gifts, you allow me to accomplish this, and you therefore are giving back to me as I grow and learn. Wow. 2 weeks before he passed away, we built a workbench together. Oh my God, I love that. That is fantastic. Yes, he's bringing me to that, to the best times that you guys had together, how awesome it was. But I also want to say something else. What were we going to say? Oh gosh, it triggered me right here. Hold on a second. Boy. Okay. Well, now I'm not seeing it here. Son of a gun. Listen, this is what he wanted me to say. Okay. Something about always being angry about something. Okay. Um, there's something here about always having to be angry with somebody, kind of like a grumpy old man, like grumpy old men. Like I'm always grouchy. There's always something wrong, like I'm pissed off at that person. And if we're fine, then I've got this other problem over here. Like it's almost like dad had a tendency to always keep that one thing that's wrong in mind. Okay. And so that would prevent him from fully letting his guard down and really feeling free and like life is okay and there's no hiccups or problems, because there is that problem, and if it's not that, it's something else. And this could even be a little bit of holding grudges against people. Okay. And he wants to say that could be something that you kind of picked up from him just a little bit. Okay. And so he wants to say, like, you don't have to always find something wrong. You don't have to point out the flaws. You don't have to make sure that you see the errors, or that you're aware of them. And it's some kind of a coping tactic or mechanisms here, okay, that he's showing me. Because if you're aware of it, then you can't be hurt by it or let down by it or something like this. He's saying you don't have to hold those things in your mind. It's exhausting. And if you can just put those things down and not focus on the negatives or the lack or the letdown or the problems that are going on, you can really focus on the other good things that are happening in your life, and you may not ever have to pick those back up. Okay. But this is something that he did. It was a pattern of his, a way of being. And he's just highlighting that you don't have to be that way, that you can consciously choose to be more optimistic, if you will. Okay. And what was that other thing, sir? Yeah. So, Jennifer, oops, dad also wants me to say that you also, in your mind, run things by what dad would think, when that's not what he thinks. Okay. Because dad is in spirit now and he has a whole different outlook on life. So you're running things by dad's old 3D perspective that you perceive, right? So even then it may not be valid. But when you run these things by what would dad think, and you stop yourself or limit yourself in some kind of way, it's robbing you, because dad doesn't think that. Dad says your life is so different from his. Your life is so, so, so different from his. So you can't keep thinking about what dad would think, because dad doesn't know. Dad doesn't have an opinion about it. Okay. I mean, he does know, but he's saying he doesn't have an opinion about it. Okay. It's what do you think? It's what does Jennifer think? What does Jen feel? What do you feel about it? Okay. And know that whatever feels right for you, that is what dad thinks. That's what dad supports. Okay. So sometimes we can put other layers on top of this, that, the other thing. And that's what I feel here. And dad is saying, stop putting layers. Stop putting layers. Okay. That's not needed. Amazing reading. Thank you. Needed to hear that. You're welcome, Jennifer. I'm going to leave all of dad's love with you, darling. Thank you so much for letting me connect for you today. And I'm going to go ahead and disconnect. You guys are the best. I've been on for a while. I think I'm going to do a group pick a card message now. I got a fun deck for us. I've got the numerology cards. So if you want to pick your card and message, it's going to be 1, 2, and 3. And if you wanted to connect with me on a deeper level, my links are in your description box. I also do have a private Facebook group called the Spirit Speaks Vibe Tribe. That is more of me for free. We do a card a day, Intuitive Tuesdays, Vibe Tribe only reading events, exclusive gatherings. So if you want to get in there, you've got to agree to the group rules, all right? The group rules are in place to keep you safe. I want to let you guys know that I will not reach out to you. I won't friend request you or ask you to DM me or some kind of nonsense. Scammers do that kind of stuff all day long. Report any suspicious activity, block suspicious individuals, protect yourself. And if you should be drawn to your reader, not the other way around. Anything other than that is suspicious, friends. Okay. You should be drawn to your reader. You should want to connect with that person. And there are valid avenues to do so, like clicking the link in the description box, the book now button on my page. That would be how you connect with me. Anybody who's reaching to you wants something from you and is suspicious. Okay. So thank you guys for hanging around. I do appreciate all of you. This will be 1 right here. This is 2 right here. And that's number 3. Which card is yours? Drop it into the comments, live or on replay. Pam Partain, I love you. I see your name there. And I just want to say, like, I love your support and your kind words. You know, I too have moments that aren't so all sunshiny. Okay. And sometimes I see your guys' kind comments for me when I'm going through stuff, you know, and it really brings some light and into my life. Pam, thank you for that. And thank all of you guys. You are the best. You are all so supportive. And I do truly appreciate you. Hi, Iva. We are actually just doing the group pick a card message, and then I will be wrapping it up. I've been on for over an hour and a half, but I do have an event section right here on my page. I'm live on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays right here on my page. If you scroll my events section and just click interested or going, it should notify you when I'm going live. So like and follow my page and catch me on the next one most definitely. But for now, you can pick your card and message 1, 2, or 3. And if you pick card number 1, I'll read it in just a moment. I just also want to say that these readings are always available right here on my page on the replay. So you can come back and watch your messages again if you'd like to. Now, card number 1. Your card is number 9, completion. This card indicates a time of necessary endings and completion in preparation for new beginnings. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to let go of the old to make way for the new. This may relate to a particular mindset, behavior, friendship, job, residence, or relationship you have outgrown. Or it could indicate the completion of a karmic lesson, period of study, or contractual obligation. Either way, this card serves as confirmation that you must move forward with confidence and courage toward bigger and better things. Have no fear of the unknown, for you are divinely accompanied and guided. This card serves as confirmation that you are definitely on the right path. So surrender yourself to the changes that are occurring, and you'll be led to where you need to be. Spend quiet time alone to connect with your inner guidance, for in the silence, you will be given the next logical step to take. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. cycles that are leading you toward a time of endings and completion. So let go of what no longer serves you. Spread your wings and trust in the divine to show you the way. The affirmation on this card says, "It is safe to surrender to the magical future that awaits me." Hmm. Beautiful card and message for number one. Beautiful card and message for number one. And I want to say these comments go by so quick. Like when I see them going by, I'm like, oh, I want to read for that person. I want to read for that person. And then it just happens and I miss you. So please keep coming back. I love to get to everyone that I can. So keep coming back. If you didn't get a chance to get a reading from me today, I'll be live again on Saturday. And I do a lot of stuff for free. So if you guys were drawn to pick card number two, the card is number 26, Love Partnership. This card indicates a time when a romantic relationship is about to enter your life. Perhaps you are single and are about to meet someone special. Or maybe your current relationship is about to progress to a deeper level of understanding and commitment. Either way, love is just around the corner, provided you believe. In the meantime, you're being encouraged to focus on what you have to offer rather than what you'd like to receive. By doing so, you will attract a mutually loving relationship that serves both parties' needs. Remember, you must believe that love exists in order to attract it into your life. So work on any limiting beliefs or negative thoughts you may have about love. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are leading you toward a romantic love relationship. So, love and appreciate yourself as you are today. Embrace your imperfections and be assured that you are worthy of love. Your loved one will appear when you know without a doubt that you are lovable and deserving. The affirmation on this card says, I don't know how, I don't know when, but love is on its way. Beautiful card and message. Beautiful message there. Yes, I do offer private sessions. My link is pinned to the comments down there. It's HeidiCorona.shop. And I do read all the comments on the replay and I respond and everything else because I'm a real person just like you guys. And I thank you for engaging with me in my page. So let's take a look at card number 3. You're welcome. I appreciate all of you guys showing up for me, man. It's fantastic. The support and the love. I love it. Thank you so much for showing up for me, for each other. It's beautiful. I couldn't do it without you. Tell you that. All right. If you were drawn to pick card number 3, your card is number 81, Leadership. This card indicates a time to lovingly lead and guide others who are less capable than you are. This may apply to your workplace, community, family, or circle of friends. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to have confidence in your ability to motivate and inspire those who accompany you on your path. This card also indicates a role as a leader in your field. You may choose to rise to the top of your game with your unique talents or to lovingly lead others to a new and improved way of life. Either way, it's time to step up to the plate and adopt the position of authority, for you have the natural ability to lead. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are encouraging you to be a compassionate leader. Remember, a successful leader leads alongside others rather than from above them. Others graciously follow when you have their best interests at heart. So know that it is safe for you to lead the way. The affirmation on this card says, I lead others and in turn serve a higher purpose. Beautiful card and message for all of us today. You guys are awesome. Let me see what you have to say here, darling. Do I do readings on missing person cases? I've had people have me tap in with missing persons before. Yes. I can't say I've located any missing people, and I do not work with the police or the authorities or any such thing, but I have had people ask me to tap into missing persons cases, and I was usually able to find out some of what went on. But I won't say that I found anybody, but this circumstances may have been different. I've done it a few different times. Good question. I can't say that it's absolutely like, even with missing people, missing pets, it's like, even if I can tune in and kind of find out what's going on, it's not like I'll see a street sign, or they can tell me like, don't trip, I'm fine, I'm here, I'm there, whatever. So it's a little more challenging, missing pets, missing people. It's not something I'm not specialized in it, but I'm not afraid to touch something like that. I lift it up to spirit, because truly, guys, I'm a real person just like you guys. I don't have any of these answers. I don't know these things. I open myself up to spirit, and spirit brings through all of these things. So I would definitely help at the greatest level that I was able to. Um, but I can't say that that's something that I do work with law enforcement, or that I specialize in. I just be honest. Okay. Good question, though. I appreciate you asking, and I send love on that 100%, Tasha Randall, because that is so challenging. So I will add you to my prayer list, and your loved one to my prayer list, and spirit knows who you are and what's going on. Okay. And I send you love. And everyone else, I thank you all for tuning in with me today. This will be the end of the video, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. And if you wanted to connect with me on a deeper level, again, my links are here in your description box. And I send you all so much love and so much blessings. I'm going to go have dinner now. Mwah!